Hello. In my first video, the last video, we talked about playing the guitar scales just like you would, sort of like a piano, when you play all the way from left to right. You play E, F, G, excuse me, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, and then after the 5th fret you switch to here, and so forth. And then when you get to this string you just go all the way up to the end here. And that's about, on this guitar, I believe, 45 notes. So, on a piano there's 88 notes if you go all the way from left to right or right to left. And so people get confused because they go, wait a minute, look at all these different notes, what the heck are they? There's way more than 45. And actually there's 126, I counted them. And so that means, well, what are the other 81 notes? What are they? Well, on the guitar, there are a lot of repeat notes. Kind of like when I was a kid and collected baseball cards and you get the extras, the repeats, and you put them in a different pile. Well, that's the same thing here. For instance, this is E, but here on the next string, 5th fret, see, it's the same thing. And then here on the next string on the 9th fret, and then here on the next string on the 14th fret, and then here, let's see, right there on the 19th fret, okay? And then here, well, okay, can't do it. So all those were E. Each time you went up the same note. Now, if I were to play this note here, the low E, there's nowhere else I can play that note. Same thing with that note. Those first 4, because they would be up here. See where this fictional string is. So if there was another string up here, that's where they would be at. Okay? So there's a lot of different repeats, and that applies if I go to this string here. Let's see, that's a sharp, right? Then you go up here. See? Repeat. And then you go up here. There it is again. There it is again. Okay, so some strings have no repeats, like that one. Others have 1, such as that A. And then the others have, like, what do we have, 5 for this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for that E. And if you add all that up, that's where those other 81 missing notes are. Does that make sense? So the main thing you just need to remember is you want to play the notes in order. Just go, like we talked about in the last video, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. Just the 4th fret there. All the way up to that C. There's your 45 notes. And there's another way to do it up here as well. See if you can figure that out. We talked about that in the last video. But just remember that. Everything else is just a repeat. So there's actually 45 original notes, 81 repeats, 126 notes. For this guitar, it'll vary from guitar to guitar. Okay? Well, that's all for now. And just keep practicing. Don't forget to tune your guitar at least once a day, preferably twice a day, because it changes with the humidity in your house and so forth. And we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.